So Freddy Peralta just had his first start with the Tampa Bay Rays last night, and it went as badly as you would think it would. He allowed 7 earned runs and could not complete 4 innings after the Rays gave him a 5-1 lead. A year ago, Peralta finished with a 2.70 ERA, a 1.08 WHIP, and 204 strikeouts for Milwaukee. And then this year, his ERA nearly doubled, going to a 5.37. His WHIP is up to a 1.52, and opponents are hitting 273 against him after hitting just 193 last season. In 2025, Peralta's 2.70 ERA came with a 3.43 expected ERA, so his results ended up making him look better than he actually was. Now, fast forward to 2026, and that relationship is completely reversed. His ERA is a 5.37, but his expected ERA is a 3.94. And the same thing appears when we look over at his opponent slugging. Hitters slugged 327 against him last year with an expected slug of 361. Meanwhile, this year they're slugging 467, but the expected number is only 372. So some of this is absolutely poor luck, but bad luck doesn't explain everything. His strikeout rate fell from 28.2% to 21.8%, while his whiff rate dropped from 30.1% to 26.5%. On top of that, his contact inside the strike zone climbed to 82%, and hitters are making significantly more contact even when Peralta does get them to chase. However, his walk rate is almost identical. So that's telling us the problem isn't simply that Peralta can no longer find the strike zone. The problem is that the pitches are no longer missing the bat. And his average exit velocity is almost unchanged. However, the hard hit rate did increase. So this hasn't really been like a contact quality fall off. Hitters are actually making contact more frequently, and the results are that the contact has disproportionately been damaging to him. So why exactly has the swing and miss stuff been disappearing? Well, Peralta's arm slot dropped roughly 6 degrees this season. His fastball is down slightly in velocity and has gained more arm side movement, while his slider and curveball have lost some of their previous shape. So these pitches no longer separate as cleanly as they did back in Milwaukee. So in 2025, his fastball and changeup were each worth 9 runs above average. His curveball and slider were also positive pitches. And then if you look at this year, every major pitch in his arsenal has produced a negative run value. The fastball and changeup are both at -5, and Peralta's 2.70 ERA that he had last year made him look more dominant than he really was. His 5.37 ERA now makes him look more broken than the underlying numbers suggest, but between those two extremes is a real pitcher who's missing fewer bats, getting less separation from his arsenal, and losing the pitch interaction that made him as effective as he was in Milwaukee. So while his rough Rays debut didn't create the problem, it did show the problem is still following him. But let me know what you think the problem is with Freddy Peralta. And if you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a follow and let me know who I should talk about next.